Hello everyone! Yes, I'm here. Yes, it's dark. Yes, Adam is over here doing his thing. We are here for the exciting tallying of votes and announcement of what is going to be our next read-along. I think the camera's at a slight angle and whatever. I'm not gonna fix it. Whatever.
My shoulder's in the shot. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I got my chapstick on, so my lips are nice and not chapped. Let's start tallying the votes. I got all the comments in front of me, so we'll tally the votes from YouTube. If you remember, our contestants are Again But Better, The Ables, Children of Eden, and Dealing with Dragons, which I went out and bought myself a hardback copy of because I didn't own one, and I was like, even if it doesn't win, I want to own this book. And I got this slightly older version because I like this cover better than any of the newer covers, so that's exciting. Alright, let's see who wins. Bear with me. Alright, you guys, so I've tallied up from YouTube, and it is super close. It is one vote between Again But Better and The Ables. Dealing with Dragons in third place, and Children of Eden completely out of the running. So now I'm going to go over to Patreon and tally those patron votes. If you remember, if you voted over on Patreon, you got 2 votes instead of 1. So let's go see what my patrons have to say. Loading, loading, everything loads so slow. Okay guys, let's tally those patron votes. Alright, the patron votes are in, and Dealing with Dragons edged out the win thanks to the patrons. It didn't look like it was going to, but all but one of the patrons voted for it, so we are going to be reading by a very narrow margin Dealing with Dragons, which if you don't remember is the book that I actually like. So I hope that you guys stick with it. I'm a little worried that reading a book that I like is going to be a lot more boring than reading a book that I don't like, but it was such a close thing that I might actually bring some of these books back for our next vote. But ladies and gentlemen and non-binary persons, we are reading Dealing with Dragons. Let me read the inside cover for you just to remind you what we're dealing with. Cimarine should have been a proper princess. After all, she is the youngest daughter of a proper king and queen, and their first 6 daughters are all perfectly proper as well. Oh, 6 daughters. Dang, my family. But Cimarine is not. Oh, she has a lovely face, but she is too tall, too stubborn, and she finds being a princess unbearably dull. After she is forbidden lessons in fencing, cooking, magic, and economics, the only thing she does find interesting, Cimarine takes her one remaining option. She runs away to become the princess of a very powerful, very fascinating, and very exacting dragon, Kazul. In the process, she gets involved with a witch, a djinn, a death-dealing talking bird, a stone prince, and some very oily and disreputable wizards. And of course, lots of dragons. So I hope you're all excited for Dealing with Dragons. I hope you will stick with me, even if you didn't vote for it. Such a close vote, you guys. Such a close vote. But the patrons edged it out, so it does prove that being a patron and getting those 2 votes is helpful if you're voting. Keep that in mind for next time, I'm just saying. Alright, as you guys know, I post new videos Mondays and Fridays. The read-alongs will start coming out some Monday in the far future once I've read most of the book, but you can keep an eye on my progress if you follow me on my social media, such as Twitter, or on my Goodreads. And if you want to watch a read-along right now, I have a whole playlist for that, so go check that out, binge to your heart's content. And I will see all of you again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye! What time is it? It's time to shout out my amazing patrons of the month. This month we have Lennox, Amanda, Baruch, Irene, Jenny, Kim, Lisa, Sabby Panda, Sarah, Savvy, and Scribbling Cat. You guys are the very best. I don't know what I would do without your support. It's so encouraging to me that you guys are continuing to support me on Patreon. You guys rock.